So, hello. Practice strafing mission on P-40, Finnish server. Trying one more time that. So, hello. I've got video, I've got sound, and it all should be okay. Pick up the right livery. So, hello, I've got video and mark number. %% of fuel, no modifications, 700 meters convergence distance, and start. Checking out the track IR, it's okay. Joystick is functional. Before engine start settings, half closed. How about my temperature is quite hot. Elevator trim up to 70% technichat, that's 5.5. On a trim scale. And rudder 5.5 left, that's 34%, and engine starts. Got 140 feet altitude, but if I survive that mission I will not go to Burykovskaya, I will go to Khanskaya. I'm hoping on complete it in this. Hope to complete this mission, whatever result that could be. So quite a streak of 3 months of unsuccessful missions. I either been shot by flak unit or enemy fighter. Engines on. Parking brakes off. Now I'm somewhere here. I will taxi to this spot and do takeoff. 240 heading. More than 1500 RPM to start moving and turning right. I need to turn east. throttle back on 13. 1290 RPM is gonna be good. 95 RPM is gonna be okay. And I will do some taxiing practice. So this mission, I hope, will be very long, very boring routine, and some more than 4 hours of flight time. And I've got normal taxiing speed, not too fast, not too slow. And I hoping on suppressing enemy flak units on that rear depot over here. My way of playing this game is quite uneasy because I was ready to start the mission 2 hours ago, but server was I always need to plan my missions because I need to pick up the right timing when mission starts on Finnish, and there was some update and Finnish server wasn't updated, so I've almost switched to some other business I've got, but in the last moment I saw Finnish is there, so I'm grateful for those admins or the guy who runs the server for updating and restarting the server. It was great, but so much time wasted on waiting. Really need to do something for people to be available, do their own gameplay settings, gaming settings, to play when they want to play, not when. Not when it's suitable for, in terms of software limitations. I do S-turn and taxiing without using brakes, which is very comfortable on this type of surface, but I must say I don't like such airfields. In real life they never use the whole airfield, even if you've got an airfield without some de- some dedicated landing strips or taxi runways. They always use only small part of that field, and they always take off and land on the same strip of that airfield. That's how they do in real life. So surface shouldn't be the same on the entire airfield, and you should be aware of that and use only standard part of that airfield. And with it should be the same with the taxi runways. That was circling attempt to the right. My bad. My takeoff heading's gonna be, let's say, 240 or maybe 250. No, I think 240 should be okay. And picking up the right timing for that. Now it's 8:54 in 8:55 seconds. I will do, that will be takeoff time, and in 8:54 30 seconds I will start rolling into the takeoff spot. Five seconds left. Advance the throttle more than 1500 RPM and turn slowly without using brakes on 240 heading. Probably 250 is gonna be better. 250. In 0 seconds I will advance the throttle slowly, in 5 seconds to 39 inches. Small correction. Good. On 130 miles per hour indicated, I will do takeoff. She will take off. wheels up, RPM down to 72%, nose down, and she's accelerated 150 miles per hour, nose up and throttle back. 26.5 inches. She's stabilized. Of course, turbulence right away. Okay, technochart on to do transition into straight and level, stabilized straight and level altitude, minus 10% elevator trim, RPM down to 43%. The game is laggy, this is concerning. Minus 5% more, minus 5% more, she's pitching her nose down. Elevator trim 2% on right wing, minus 5% more. And minus 5% more. Technochart off, I don't need it anymore. Wait, anticipate when she starts pitching her nose down and throttle backwards on 19.0 inches. Maybe it's too much, maybe not. Okay, 250 heading, all set. Karinovska airfield is on my 12 o'clock. Okay. This small S-turning, road S-turning is clearly visible. I didn't Okay, my first left 90 degrees turn will be in 0 minutes 0 seconds, so it's 1 minute 40 seconds left. And let's calculate my wind shift adjustments. Wind shift is from west to east 1 meter per second. I will shift 1000 meter east, so I need to do 9 seconds earlier third left 90 degrees turn, and maybe about 2 or 3 seconds later, fourth left 90 degrees turn, my current airspeed is 87, 88, maybe 89 meters per second. And turn left. New heading's gonna be 160. Excessive power. Turbulence is not as bad as always, 0.6. wind speed is low, throttle back, 19.5, 19.3 inches, level up. .6, and it's 40 seconds till second left 90 degrees turn. I shouldn't be losing altitude. I'm lower than I need to be. That's my mistake. Yeah. I really do not understand why. Let's make it 20.2 inches. I've almost missed my second left 90 degrees turn initial timing, but I didn't, and that all should be okay. Maintain that 15-degree bank angle. Your heading is 070. Level up. Yeah, she climbed a little bit. That's good. She has climbed. And the third left 90 degrees turn should be 13 minutes after takeoff time. That means in 8 minutes 0 seconds I should start my third left 90 degrees turn, but bearing in mind that wind shift adjustment, I should do that 9 seconds earlier or 8 seconds earlier. So it will be 7 minutes 51, 52 seconds. That long lag between second and third 90 degrees turns on rejoin pattern. You need that to form up, to perform that formation nice and steady. See some road. And what's about our timing? It's 30 seconds left. No, not 30. 1 minute 30 seconds left till third left 90 degrees turn. I'm somewhere here, 0634.7 is my location. I'm aware my vertical speed isn't 0, but I will not be able to adjust power to fine-tune my power, and 10 seconds left till third left 90 degrees turn. Okay. Turn left. Earlier than you might do that without wind. New heading's gonna be 340. Throttle back. And the fourth left 90 degrees turn will be on 54-55 seconds, maybe about, yeah, and I can see my airfield. I'm not hugely mistaken if I mistaken at all. I will do very long and very boring route flying. I like it. I do formation pattern on auto reach settings. Maybe that isn't right, but that's how I do. And in 53-54 seconds I will start left. Starting left turn. Additional power. Yeah. Something there or thereabout. Maybe a little bit mistaken. Someone crashed or no. Do not pull up. That was my mistake. Throttle back. Your heading is gonna be 240. I would say like in a drugstore, very precise, good wind shift adjustments, very precise, good. I like it. 250, not 240. 250 new heading. Beautiful. Very precise. And then I will turn left on .090 probably now. Should I do that low level flying? Yes, definitely I should. Beautiful. Excellent. Excellent. On 180, my heading will be magnetic 180. Okay, turn left without additional power, extra power, excessive power. Let her lower her nose down and let her lose altitude a little bit, but not too much, because that will cause excessive airspeed. I don't need that. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Do not let vertical speed be too much. And level up on 180 and dive, dive, dive. Throttle back. Auto lean settings on a mixture. She's diving without changing airspeed, so descending without changing airspeed. Very brief descending, I call it diving. And climbing without changing airspeed, I call it jumping. So that allows you to maintain airspeed while losing altitude or gaining altitude, and airspeed you need for stabilized straight and level attitude. This is your main attitude on route flying. And why you need to lose altitude or gain altitude? Because you need to maintain stealth. Of course, this game is quite unrealistic, ugly visibility doesn't give you that portion of realism, but anyway, who knows, maybe some future games like Combat Pilot, for example, or DCS, not DCS of course, but Combat Pilot, let's say, will give you that photorealistic visibility, and so airplanes should be hard to see. You should give us free to use realism settings, so anyone could set up their own visibility. For example, black dot markers on jump a little bit, markers on contacts, but that should be counted differently in statistics, and everyone should be aware you're using that, so everyone should be able to restrict their gaming experience from you interacting with you. So if they don't need unrealistic opponent or ally, they should be able to close the game for you, so you will not be able to join the group. You will not be able to oppose the group. for single player. I need to dive a little bit, throttle back, nose down, and nose up, throttle forward. I hate that Kuban map area with those ugly, pre-ugly line trees. Very, very ugly. But I like this game overall, in general. I like Finnish server for this type of mission. Very, very long hours of boredom. You can see the terrain altitude is going uphill, so even though I'm level, my trajectory is horizontal, my AGL altitude is decreasing, so above ground level altitude is getting smaller and smaller, and in order not to hit the treetop I should climb. This is beautiful. Let's climb a little bit more. Pull up, throttle forward, and push back, throttle backwards. Pick up the throttle to maintain the same airspeed. Airspeed is the key. And also I should be aware of my location. Where am I? That Chitskaya lake or reservoir is very nice terrain feature. I'm diving, nose down, throttle back. First nose down, then throttle back. Okay, down, diving. So that was some kind of plateau. Now terrain altitude is going downhill, so my above ground level altitude is increasing. I don't need that because in more realistic simulator you will become less stealthy. And once again, I'm quite aware that doesn't count in this game. This is actually stupid to count on stealthiness, but that's all because unrealistic ugly features of this game. I need to dive a little bit, or to jump a little bit, and nose down, throttle backwards. I hope I didn't jump too much. Power should be 21.7, 0.8, maybe more. And once again, about terrain altitude goes uphill, so I need to climb a little bit more, nose down, and let's take a good look at the map to see. This is Nikolaevka, beautiful Nikolaevka. I know exactly where I am. I've flown over northeast suburbs of Nikolaevka, so I'm 0833.3, 09, 33.9, and I'm too high. But I will not dive any roads. What's gonna be my next terrain feature? This river, and then Rязанская Bjedukhovskaya road. I've lost 5 degrees of heading, my bad. Absolutely unacceptable, my mistake. I should dive. As you can see, I'm following the same tree line through the whole map. This is ugly. You will not find on Kuban you will not find such tree lines on Cuba today and in the middle of the 20th century, definitely that wasn't the case. That's unsafe. Let's jump. That's low level, but that's very unsafe. So above ground level altitude is decreasing because and this river bending I will find on this on the map. I know exactly where I am. 0933.6. Рязанская will be on my 12 o'clock. Beautiful low level deck flying navigation. Beautiful. Something that you need as an attacker, group leader or single player. Let's jump. Once again, ground level goes uphill. Ground level altitude. And level up once again. I need to fill up my cup with water. My cup was empty and now it's full, 3/4 full, not half empty, half full. So with this game, with all those ugly features, which shows you some portion of disrespect from. This is Рязанская. Рязань is Russian city to the north from Kuban, closer to Moscow. And with all those features showing disrespect, senior development, team management, disrespect, I wouldn't say my cup is half empty, because I like this game very much. Okay, diving. So my cup is 3/4 full, but who knows, maybe new coming combat pilot will not be as good as this game, will be worse than this game, ugly features, unrealistic features. This bridge was bridge M1033.3 to my right, so I know exactly where I am without GPS. And next terrain feature will be this road bending and not too much terrain features left. So I like this game. I wouldn't say my cup is half empty or half full. My cup is full, but not 100%, 3/4 full, I would say. So AGL altitude is going up, and I need to climb a little bit more. Jumping, nose up, throttle forward, and nose up. Throttle forward movement should be a fraction of a second or maybe 1 second earlier than pull up movement, and push down should be the same lock earlier. The same delay should be in a push down. So some excessive airspeed is much better than insufficient airspeed. When I gonna need to start to climb and climb more. Гурийская will be my next landmark, terrain feature. I like this whole level. I hope no one will intercept me, and I will be able to do that route flying, to do those hours of boredom, to make it to the objective. And I need to jump, to dive a little bit, just a little bit, and level up. But when you level enough, you first pull up and then only then advance the throttle, because other way you will have too much excessive airspeed. And this is that road bending I've been talking about. So some reason I am to the west of that road bending. I'm not able to watch my map because I will collide with the treetop. That's because I'm not maintaining heading. This is my bad. Now I'm on a plain part of this map, and very soon I will start climbing and climbing more and more, so stealthy low-level flight will not be possible. Stabilized jumping once again and level up and throttle backwards. She's got a tendency of hesitating when you pitching her nose down. She maintains her climbing for a while and jump once again and level up once again. That's what I've been talking about. This is my altitude is already 500 feet. And AGL altitude is still 40-50 feet above treetop, maybe less, maybe more. The problem is AGL altitude isn't constant like on a sea level. I'm planning to do that route flying in the sea. The most of my route will be a sea route flying above the sea surface. That would be much easier. And some road. So I'm quite far to the east, I must say. I didn't see that Гурийская. I should have that river on my left. That's right. Yeah. So should I do transition into climbing or not? Yeah, let's make it. That's not a joke. Climbing. Technochat on. Plus 5% elevator trim. Rather RPM to 72%, plus 5% more. Aileron 0, 35%. Rather plus 5% more. This is an airfield. No, this is a road. Plus 5% more. I was too late. And plus 5% more. Turn left and plus 5% more. Technochat off, I don't need it anymore. Wait a little bit and advance the throttle. 28.5 inches. I think will be enough. Now I know where I am. I'm here. 1433.6. Why she is turning right all the time? I know exactly where I am. Is there any bridge over there? Yeah, should be some bridge over there. I'm actually 1533.9.6. I lost. And there is a railroad over here. And very soon I should stop climbing and do transition into straight and level. This is turbulence. My vertical speed isn't constant. This is turbulence. And let's do transition into straight level. Minus 10% elevator trim, RPM down to 43%, rudder to 384, 1% on right wing, aileron minus 5% more, minus 5% more elevator trim, minus 5% more. I'm waiting till she starts pitching her nose up. That means airspeed has increased enough, and minus 5% more. Technochat off. Throttle back on 22 inches, 21.5, 22 inches, 21.6. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, wind from the right, and that's why that wind steers me right some reason, I don't know. And you can see that river, this patch 1633.8.5 area of the river, and I know exactly where I am. I'm 1633, 1634. Нефтяная, which means oily. Village will be on my 11 o'clock. Could I see it? Should I? So I will fly straight and level for some time, and then we'll continue climbing. Not able to see that Nefteная village and railway station. Okay. If tonight should be on my 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Maybe it's over there. I should maintain heading, and very not too soon, but some moment I should start climbing once again. And you shouldn't be too late with starting climbing, because you don't know, in order not to hit the mountain and those clouds, you should be aware, should start climbing beforehand. That is some kind of mistake I do all the time, and maybe I will do that mistake today. Should I start climbing? Yes. Technochat on. Start transitioning to stabilized climbing attitude. Plus 5%. Elevator trim. RPM up to 72. Plus 5% more. Aileron neutral. Rudder to 34. 35. Plus 5% more. Plus 5% more. I've lost heading. Plus 5% more. Oh, that's scary. And plus 5% more. Technochat off, I don't need it anymore. That's scary. And throttle forward. This is scary. Once again, I'm making that mistake. Let's hope I will survive that. That's not the Rocky Mountains, that's only Kuban hills. Let's hope I will survive that. Throttle forward a little bit, 28, 29 inches. Maintain 180 heading. I could collide with the surface. This is very scary, and that stupid turbulence. But I've got stabilized attitude flying, so it's much easier for me. This is very scary. You're panicking just like in real life pilots who who is not ready for instrument flying, who are not ready for instrument flying. Throttle forward, level up, and open up the cowl shutters, more than 3/4. Yeah, I shouldn't be scared, it's okay. I will climb a little bit more and then level up. There will be no very high hills, very high mountains on my path. And those mountains over there, they would be much more problem. So let's see if I gonna hit Головинка or somewhere Чемитокваджи, Головинка. When I've got to the beach, to the shoreline, adjust the throttle. 27 wasn't enough, 28 wasn't enough, 28.5 maybe. It's gonna be okay. I definitely shouldn't do any transition into stabilized straight and level altitude, because that mountain is quite high but ahead of me. Maybe now. Oh, maybe now that's okay. Transition into straight and level. Minus 10%. Elevated trim. RPM down to 43%. She's lowering her nose down. Rudder to 83, minus 10%, 5% more. Minus 5% more. And no turbulence over here. Beautiful. I was too early maybe. Minus 5% more. I was too early. Yeah. Oh no, not. Minus 5% more. Take the chat off. I don't need it anymore, and throttle backwards on 22 inches. I hope I will not collide with that treetop. This is beautiful. This is precise. This is beautiful. I wasn't too late. This is beautiful. She's stabilized absolutely. Great stuff. Just imagine the whole squadron of 12 P-40 doing that in a spread abreast formation. And that's very easy because I use those very simplistic way of flying P-40 stabilized. Now I've picked up the right power. Maybe not enough power. I will adjust it, and the only thing I should keep should control is heading. Not enough power, yes, exactly. Throttle forward a little bit. 22.5 will be 0.6 will be enough, or maybe too much. But no turbulence on this altitude. Beautiful. The next step is transition into. I should close my cold shutters, let her overheat her engine, because when I will do stabilized descending, she will overcool. So I've closed canopy, closed shutters, and I should reduce power. Now it's 22.1.2 inches. Beautiful. I like this mission already. Thank you, Finnish server. Thank you for that. 0.6, only 0.6 turbulence, and that turbulence stopped on such a low level. I could fly toward the objective on this altitude, but my standard altitude is 3,000 feet. I tend to maintain my standard mission program. I know I don't want to adjust my flight profile, route flying into some software limitations, but this mission should be okay. And let's cheer the Finnish server. Finnish server gradually becomes once again alive. So Wings of Liberty is garbage. Tactical Air War Combat Box. Tactical Air War isn't available. Combat Box is a good server, but in some way the same like Wings of Liberty, but Finnish also from some point of view is the same like Wings of Liberty. But I consider Finnish is the best. Of course, Combat Box has got its own advantages. If Combat Box would have 5 hours mission time, I would fly Combat Box only. I hate Finnish server turbulence. So should I or should I not start transitioning to stabilized descending? Maybe too early. Beautiful route flying, I like it. Maybe too early. Just imagine if that yes, I should start. Just imagine if that territory would be enemy territory. How could you perform? Okay, RPM up to 72%. Technochat, I use Technochat. Minus 5%. Minus 5% more. Minus 5% more. She's low in her nose. Minus 5% more. And minus 5% more. Technochat off. I don't need it anymore. And I will retard the throttle. At some point. I was too early on reducing elevator trim settings. That was lack of operational readiness. I don't do that too much. As you can see, no stabilized flying, no stabilized attitude. She isn't stabilized. I've increased power in order to get her more temperature, oil temperature, so my engine will not overcool. And where I am, some river I can see over there. I really do not understand where I am. Maybe insufficient power, maybe. Yeah, this is quite a blow. I do not understand where I am. Maybe that is to upset probably. Throttle forward. Let's make it 15 inches. And here goes turbulence. And this should be Glavinka on my But anyway. And let's start turning right. Excessive power. 2 inches of extra manifold pressure. I can open cowl shutters. She's not overcooling. It's too hot. And my new heading is gonna be 270. More or less stabilized. Throttle back. Leveling up. So I should avoid those ships also. Let's make it 280. And maintain stabilized attitude descending. Technochat on to start transitioning to level flight, plus 10% elevator trim, RPM down to 43%. That makes accelerate a little bit. Weight plus 5% more. Plus 5% more. That was too much. I've lost 5 degrees of heading. Not good at all. Plus 5% more. And plus 5% more. And technochat off. I don't need it anymore. And throttle forward. First I will stabilize on level flight and then I'm losing that altitude. Above sea level, above the sea surface, on a low level, you shouldn't have any turbulence. But this game gives you some turbulence. So now it's not a low level, it's 90 feet above the surface. Let's lose it. Diving, throttle forward, nose down, throttle forward, and nose up, throttle backwards, I'm sorry. Now it should be okay. A little bit more than 40 feet, that's okay. That's 13-14 meters. A little bit more than P-40's wingspan. Next I will control my airspeed with my cowl shutters open or close. Closing a little bit cowl shutters because I feel the airspeed insufficient. And why I need more power then? It was 21.6.7, now it's 22.0. It's not enough because I've got less and less fuel in my fuselage tank behind pilot's back. and even with the same trim, elevator trim setting, exactly the same, the pitch angle is getting a little bit less and less. I've closed cowl shutters too much, so I'm opening them. It's still 50 feet, that's not what I want. I need 35 feet. Yeah, that's more like it, less than 40 feet. That turbulence will give me those oscillations. And what's next? At some point I will turn right on 300 heading, and I will do all the way up to Taman and then turn right and approach that target from behind. I need Bailey tanks, I need 10 hours mission, 10 hours of flight time available. I need Crimea surface, vehicle convoys, Crimea territory vehicle convoys, so we should be able to work from Khanska into Crimea territory. And opening up cowl shutters a little bit more. Those 60 feet is too much, but that's turbulence. You shouldn't have that turbulence above the sea on low level. And I reduce the throttle. Okay, that's 21.6, and I'm closing my cowl shutters. That aerodynamic cushion will not let me collide with the surface. I know that. Either way, I would take measures to adjust vertical speed. .7, I would say, inches will be okay. Now it's all level. Yeah, the sea surface is outdated. 20 years ago in Silent Hunter 3 had better sea surface than this. Completely outdated. I'm opening cowl shutters to bleed some airspeed because it's already too much. I need to lose altitude a little bit. It's more than 50 feet. That's not good. This is turbulence. Okay, should I turn now? Maybe. Yeah, let's turn right. With the I can turn right with a 3-4 degree bank angle. New heading's gonna be 300. Magnetic turns less than 30 degrees heading. I do with very small bank angle, so you get turn radius, very large, very big turn radius. This turbulence absolutely unrealistic on low level. Shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't be so ignorant. Yeah, this is great, this is low level. I'm closing cowl shutters to accelerate. I would like to form up close formation after my own airplane and to fly that stabilized attitude level flight. That would be great joy. Another water refill goes into my cup. And I'm losing 1 degree of heading, almost 2 degrees. stupid game. I couldn't move my view because of that chat was open, and that game changed my neutral side position. Stupid game. Such a bad developed game. Such a bad. When you turn to the wind, had more when you've got 12 o'clock wind, you've got more turbulent. Look at those as oscillations. I didn't do anything. Those oscillations are completely from the turbulence. 30 meters up, 30 meters down. If I turn left or right 90 degrees, those oscillations will decrease dramatically. That's what I call ugly, unrealistic feature, undeveloped. Dear Jason Williams, please do combat pilot, not with the same physics like here or better physics, but without those ugly features. We're looking forward for that. This game is crazy. I've got plenty of fuel left, but my route flying will be, let's calculate, 04. I'm not counting those 80 kilometers of rejoin formation, and 21, 170 kilometers. Here you've got about maybe another two, not less than 250 kilometers. I can count. 300, my friend. 300, not 300. Let's make it. Yeah, 230, that's 400. And another 100. This is 500 kilometers combat radius. 300 miles combat radius. That's decent. If I survive that mission, I would like to do approach, overhead brake pattern and landing on Khanskaya. So those oscillations were my fault. No, not my fault. I've opened cowl shutters to that degree. My airspeed is a little bit less than I need, and aerodynamic cushion probably gives me that stability. So P-40 should go down, but aerodynamic cushion between surface and wings doesn't let my airplane go down, but my airspeed is actually insufficient a little bit. 500 clicks combat radius, great. So that means you've got probably potentially 1000 kilometers or 900 kilometers mission. This is great. This is with very short combat stage above the target. This is great. 4 hours mission, I like it. I would dearly love to complete this mission. Let it be unsuccessful. Let I have 2 little flak units destroyed, or those Opel Blitz vehicles or tank wagons destroyed. I like it. Wait alone in some kind of normal gameplay, more realistic gameplay. You should have some credit for some. You should have better value in your evaluation part of the game. More value when you do take off far away inside your territory and attack target far away, far deep inside enemy territory, into enemy territory. This should be counted also. We count amount of ground or surface units destroyed. This is right thing to do, but you should also count the combat radius. So deeper into your territory your enemy could destroy any unit, better for your enemy. So that should be counted for your enemy. Your enemy should get more value into stats, even though I do not watch my personal stats, but that should be counted. I don't watch anybody's stats, never. I watch the timing. I watch time left for the end of the mission, because I need to get to the beginning of the mission. I watch weather. I watch what plane set is available. And what I see on my 1 o'clock, that's Абрау-Дюрсо, Meskhaka, and that area, I think. Tsemeskaya harbor, probably on my 1-2 o'clock. I recognize that place. beautifully stabilized P-40. One click on rudder trim, one click to the right. She had left banking tendency, and I've opened my cowl shutters. I've closed my cowl shutters a little bit. I would say that was 40 feet altitude is okay. 40 feet is 13 meters above sea level, sea surface, above sea level, and the sea surface isn't always the same. In this game, always the same, absolutely flat. I hope you all been watching yesterday's update of Combat Pilot with that fascinating Akagi interior and exterior. Beautiful. We need photorealistic everything. Skies, clouds, skyline, sea surface. In the real low level you would see different colors and different textures of water. Far away textures would be some kind, and other kind would be close to you, and you would see horizon, for example, maybe even blurred on the southeast and quite visible on west northwest, on north southwest. So this is the how you see how you're able to see the sea surface and the skyline in the sea, not only in the sea but particularly in the sea area. Could be very, very beautiful, and with the Navy aviation this is crucial. So sometimes visibility should be ugly, very poor. Sometimes visibility should be a little bit better. The photorealistic picture should be very beautiful, very photorealistic. You should not be able to see contacts, so enemy airplanes shouldn't be clearly visible. You should have 100% realism, so it should be very difficult to see airplanes, but you should get us free to use realism settings. So some players should be able to produce their own tiny dots, and those dots should mark contacts, but they should have less value in those stats, and everyone should know they use less realism settings and less than 100%, and in some cases you can deny them to join your game or deny them ability to intercept you, to engage you, to engage your target if they are allies, to engage you or your friends if they are enemies. So give us 100% realism, but free to use realistic settings, realism settings, without depending from mission creator, without depending from guy who runs the server. Everyone should be able to set up their own realism settings. This is low level, this is beautiful. That aerodynamic cushion gives me that comfortable low level flight. beautiful. I did 3 clicks closing cowl shutters. Of course in P-40 they are not nowhere near as mighty as on A20, but anyway that adds something to right balance, right equilibrium of this airplane. And 2 clicks more. I need to accelerate. I feel that, so less and less fuel in my fuselage tank behind pilot's back. So she lowering and lowering her nose down, gradually, very slowly. So the real pitch angle is decreasing very slowly, even though I do not touch my trim or do not pull up stick, do not touch elevator trim. The real pitch angle is getting a little bit lower. So I need to get a little bit more airspeed. You can get it by closing your cowl shutters. Even once again, though I understand P-40's cowl shutters are nowhere near as powerful as E20 cowl shutters. P-40 has got only 1 cowl shutters device and A20 has got 4. On each engine you've got maybe 8. Yeah, each engine. I should maybe tomorrow when on next time when I will fly A20, let's see, I should watch it. Maybe it's 8 on A20, so those vortexes, those drag they create adds to airspeed decrease and adds to lowering aircraft's airspeed 8 times more effective than P-40's cowl shutters. But anyway, this is low level. This is 33-35 feet of altitude, beautiful. I've got altitude less than my wingspan. Another 3 clicks closing cowl shutters. I'm maintaining auto-lean mixture settings. I've lost 2 degrees of heading, my bad. And another 3 clicks. That Sims, I know him for maybe 15 years. I don't know him personally. Probably we talked a little bit 15 years ago on old Carbina server. There were other players, so half of 5 hours mission left and I'm nowhere near as close to my objective as I would like to. I like those hours of boredom routine flying. And another 5 clicks to closing cowl shutters. And this is neutral. They are in neutral position. And now I need to accelerate. Probably that was too much, but anyway, this is Cimeskaya harbor and Abrao Durso, and Taman is coming up. Anapa will be on my 1-2 o'clock, and I should pick up the right timing for right turn on Благовещенская, then Иленково, Чекон, Варениковская, and then to my target. And if I survive that, target is in the field, but you could have some forest patches over there, and yesterday's tragedy when that flak unit was aiming me and opened fire on me. I couldn't see it inside trees, so this is ugly game's undevelopment feature. Flak units are able to see and shoot through the trees. And I was shut down. Of course I could make a mistake. I do those. I could be unlucky, so I could do everything right, and I could be unlucky and get some hits. So I was lucky. I suppressed one high rate flak unit and 188 flak unit, and I couldn't see another flak unit. That's why I've been shot. Anapa airfield, Kostagaevskaya airfield, I should steer around those airfields, and I definitely could have some 109, so I'm not counting on this target, so I'm not counting on making it back home. Probably I would be damaged by flak units or enemy fighter. But anyway, I go for that. I've lost 4 degrees of heading, my bad. One click rudder trim to the left. At some moment I will turn right on 315 heading. That will be 3 small bank angle turn, 3-4 degree bank angle turn. I'm probably somewhere here, 1716. Yeah, I personally really like such low-level flights, and in particular in a good weather and above sea surface, very comfortable with my stabilized altitude flying. I do not use auto level. I think we could turn right 3-4 degree bank angle and turning right to lose altitude. 5 clicks closing cowl shutters, and I will open those cowl shutters when I finished. .315 is my new heading. Five clicks open, 1 clicks shut cowl shutters. Beautiful. 315. Everything set. I've got time to work with the map, to look around. Of course, in real life you wouldn't, in more realistic gameplay, not in real life of course, in more realistic gameplay you wouldn't have those icons of the target. You wouldn't have this list of players. You should have fog of war. You could meet enemy surface vessel anywhere. You could meet enemy sweepers or patrol airplanes anywhere, or like it was on Tuman Vayny or any other server. You could meet another attackers group moving above the sea surface from German into Russian territory. Another 3 clicks of closing cowl shutters. To accelerate, and I've lost 2-3 degrees of heading. And some enemy above our convoy. I don't care. This is an upper region. I think I should turn right on 330. Yeah, turning right on 330. That would be better. 3-4 degrees bank angle without accelerating. She will not collide with the surface anyway. Or maybe. Who knows? And I can see at some moment I should turn right another 30 degrees right, because neither Anapa neither Gastagaevskaya would be in the vicinity, so I should steer around those areas of Anapa and Gastagaevskaya airfields to be as discreet as I can, as it possible. Another 3 clicks of closing my that wind and turbulences from my 10 o'clock now, so I should more airspeed to maintain the same vertical speed. Another 5 clicks. This is low level, I like it. This is 32, 33 feet. This is, I've got altitude less than my wingspan. P-40's wingspan is 12 meters and altitude is 10.5 meters. But altitude isn't constant. I can clearly see those oscillations because of turbulence, which isn't realistic at all. Nothing on my 6. That would be very nice to have some combat. And then return to base. You should survive for that, and very likely I wouldn't survive that. Okay, fly a little bit more. And then I will turn right on to 000 heading. Those distant hills, those are Crimea. I said Krim, not Crimea territory. Visibility in this game is absolutely unreal, and in Unreal Engine 5 I hope visibility will be photorealistic and just like in real life, even though the game's engine will be unreal. We need real. this routine, this boredom are absolutely not boring for me. I'm quite happy to have such a long route. I'm a little bit worried about time left. I will not have enough time to make it home. Yeah, will not be able. This route is too distant. Turning right, excessive power. Do not collide with the surface, please. And level up 000 heading. 21.9 is too much. Let's make it 21.6. My low level flying isn't finished yet. So 21.7.8 will be enough. This is not good. Airspeed was too much. And why? Because my throttle moved itself. Airspeed was too low because my throttle moved itself backwards. I've almost collided with the surface because of that. Hate it. Let me have my 21.7.8. Joystick. I couldn't set 21.7. It's 22.0. Okay. Let's make it 22.0, but open cowl shutters. I even not able to see that Anapa. $21.95 actually. And okay, comfortable low-level flying is finished. No more comfortable low-level flying. It came on. We'll have some work to do. First, determine or find where you are while crossing that shoreline. I'm to the west from Anapa, but Благовещенская, this T-junction, this Лиман, Витязевский. I don't know how to say Liman in English. So I can see where I am. I am probably no, I'm not able to see. Am I at Veselovka? So far to the west? Am I so far to the west? Okay, I will jump, climb a little bit and then turn right. Yeah, I can see, I can clearly see the am I on Veselovska? Благовещенск. Yes, this is probably Veselovka. Of course, I'm too far to the north. Okay, more combat radius. Turn right, excessive power. 45 degree bank, 45 degrees turn, 15 degree bank angle. This is Veselovka. I'm too far to the west, so this is not too bad, but I was very discreet and jumping. Excessive power, double excessive power, and pull up. Maintain 045 heading and level up. Open up cowl shutters. It's too hot. Let them be 3/4 open. And level up and power down. And even dive a little bit. Yeah, this is Veselovka and this is Liman Sokor. You can see that Liman's mouth. Great stuff. I know exactly where I am. And pull up. And pull up and this is too much now. I should maintain stealthy, very stealthy, very stealthy. Now level up and then jump. So if someone spot me, and if you're a group leader, if someone spots your group in better gameplay. You shouldn't have those messages, unrealistic messages about how many planes where. You should have free cameras and free microphones, and you should listen and watch to the area. You should have realistic sound. This game has got garbage sound, absolutely unrealistic sound, and where I am. Should I turn right? Yes, probably I should. Yes, turn right. Not now. Let's start Старотитаровская. Старотитаровская will be on my 12 o'clock. Or on my left, yeah. Turn right. Красная стрела should be on my I'm not able to see that. Старотитаровская 090 is new heading. Красная стрела should be on my 12 o'clock. This is not good to fly over any town or village. Gestapo will see me, all the troops will hear me, will see me, but anyway they couldn't know where are enemies if we fly very low and quite fast. And they got no WhatsApp or Telegram or Facebook to inform immediately. They should have a radio facility somewhere. They should relay that report. And this is Красная стрела, no. Oh, I've lost. I'm lost. No, I'm not lost. Low diving. This is Старотитаровская. That was Liman Ахтанизовский. I'm not lost. Okay, once again, diving, nose down, retard the throttle. She's descending without losing airspeed, without gaining airspeed. Should do that low level, so anyone who could see you could have a hard time to determine your profile. So in a good game we should have some free cameras and microphones, so we should listen to area, or we should watch the area and someone in picture-in-picture mode, or some some audio inside your audio channel should listen to the area, and by that means you should determine if target is being attacked, or if someone fly on that territory above at that area, and you should determine either they are friendly or enemy forces. That also should be realistic. We shouldn't have that friend or foe system, unrealistic system So fog of war is some great part of the game which should be implemented. Okay, diving. I should dive and pick up the right spot when I should climb. This is okay. I've got no time to work with the map. This is ugly. Il2 Great Battles map. I'm somewhere here. So on Kurchansk I should start climbing 3000 feet. I should watch my 6. And by that river bending and river junction I will find where I am. This is 0716.1.2 river junction, clearly. I will have Kurchanska on my 12 o'clock very soon, and first I will have those small lakes. On Kurchanska I will start climbing. Yes, some kind of small lakes. I'm not diving, even though I should do that. Quite indiscreet from me. And I should start climbing, jumping. Excessive power, nose up. Maybe double excessive power, maybe not. And Kurchanska, I'm looking forward for Kurchanska. Will be on my 12 o'clock somewhere. Leveling up, nose down, throttle backwards. Diving, nose down, throttle, retard the throttle. Yeah, that should be Kurchanska. Okay, no time wasted. Technochat on, transitioning to climbing, plus 5% elevator trim, RPM up to 72%, neutral radar. This is Kurchanska, plus 5% more, radar to 35%, plus 5% more. This is how ugly towns look like in this game, plus 5% more, plus 5% more. This is great mission builder here. Deleted those buildings, either way or you will get low performance on server, plus 10% more. Technochat off, I don't need it anymore. Throttle forward. I remember strafing, in January strafing vehicle column in this area. I memorized that scene, not in this area, somewhere, I can't remember. Somewhere like this area. Throttle forward. Okay, all set. I'm over here. My target is over there. I will go to Kharkov and then turn right and do AAA suppression pattern. I hope those clouds will allow me to climb 3000 feet. They will not allow me actually, but I've got some clear patch over there. Красный Октябрь, Red October, I remember that small, where is it? Red October? Underneath my right wing, probably, yes. I remember that. I remember trying to destroy a column on historical airbar over here. I couldn't. So I know exactly where I am. I am 07818.3 and I'm approaching target from behind, so that is also could be useful for efficiency in terms of more realistic group flying. I should watch my 6. I'm inside enemy territory, and this is okay. Leveling up. Stupid game. Leveling up and transition into combat mode right away. Okay, is it all set? Yeah, should be all set. Altitude is insufficient. Turn right. 45-degree bank angle, turning right. Where is my target? That was too early. It was too early. Okay, let's have some airspeed at least. Kharkov airfield, I can see it. Kharkov town, I can see it, and my target should be on my 12 o'clock. I got 25 inches of manifold pressure. That's not combat mode, but I was too early on that combat mode transition. That's because I will have not enough altitude. So let me at least have more airspeed. I can see my target. Navigation was absolutely right, so I'm not rusty. With heading 135, I will initiate AAA suppression pattern. Let's hope I will survive that, but I know that will be very tough. Okay, no more forests. It's quite an open area, I hope. So I will be able to see all the flak units. And the main part is to destroy them without being hit. .30 inches. the same as yesterday. The same as yesterday. Template, target template. Anyway, I shouldn't bleed my airspeed in that turning. I'm not able to see any flak units. I am able to see one flak unit. I didn't destroy it, yeah? Yeah. Why they do not open fire? I'm not able to see anyone. Evasive maneuvering. And this is gonna be tough, this is gonna be tough, this is gonna be tough. I'm not able to see that any flak units. This is gonna be tough. Yeah. While climbing, I'm setting myself up to enemy fighter attack. I couldn't see. That was 88. Okay, 88 isn't so dangerous, but where are those high rate fire flak units? Climbing to maintain some airspeed. This is crucial. Very slowly. I do not turn the high radius. I see nothing, completely nothing on such a surface. Really, I'm not able to see any flak units. Yes, I can see you. I can see you. I can see you. I can see you now. I didn't hit it. Bad approach. Bad strafing pass. I didn't hit it. What's happening with my track IR? That's not track IR, this stupid game. Really stupid game. Fuck you, Loft, fuck you. Whoever is responsible for that. Idiots. Sometimes you move your head in track IR, and because you do this, because of that chat open, your side doesn't move. So you have that problem even without any Gs, without any maneuvering. This is really tough. Really tough. I will not have fuel. I will not have time to get back home. And I just need to survive, to do my best while strafing that. Flak unit. And that was only one firing, high rate fire flak unit. I couldn't see any other. Yesterday I've learned it's always two of them. Maybe it's not always that way. And that fence is ugly. Couldn't make it once again. Couldn't make it. You're afraid of other flak units to open up on you when you do not anticipate that, or when you're not in position to do any evasive maneuvering. Why that flak unit didn't open fire at me? Well, my airspeed is definitely normal, not too fast, not too slow. I'm just afraid of failing. Oh, here's a guest. This is Il-2 or Ju-87. This is Il-2. I didn't need that Il-2 over here. Look at him. Does head-to-head approach. And he is able to see those flak units. I'm not able to see those. How is it possible? I'm really not able to see it. Where is it? Head-to-head approach. Yeah, here you go. That was my bad. I knew that. That was my bad. Okay, that's it for today. Okay, unsuccessful. Some reason unsuccessful. I couldn't see that. Target, no practice, no real practice for me. That was absolutely my fault. I should practice more. So that's it for today's stream, and I hope probably maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow I will do the same mission. Thank you all and goodbye.